All right, I'm glad to be here with Flair. I used them once I learned about them and Jim had taught me. I used them on my advanced horses, and I always had more juice at the end than I had ever had, even from 1978 when I didn't know about Flair. So I'm really happy to be here. I'm going to get to walk, with, of course, with people and tell them that even their lower level horses need them. Thank you. You're looking forward to this fence. From everything you've jumped, you got all fence. But you've had a long gallop uphill. When you get uphill, because you got 2 in a row, don't panic. Let them take a deep breath, get their rhythm. Then you're going downhill. Let them get their gallop and coming back. But when we were back there looking, it looks like just a little brush, right? It's very easy. So you don't see the second one, right? So as you're going up the grade here, you know, and he'll walk the line and that. But I think you're going to want to be slightly left of center, get their head up, ride strong to get the width. Don't worry about the front rail, ride the back rail. Then when you land, go straight a little, put a bending line so you're going. It's always you're always faster after the jump than in front of the jump. So if you jump that oxer this way, you can rock and gain. If you jump the oxer this way, you got to miss the rope and stuff, and you got to turn, and you've lost a half a second, where you'll gain a second if you're hitting the fence this way. So it's worth the little bend here.
Another good point is when Ralph mentions to ride the back rail, if you're just looking at the front rail, your horse is going to loll in the air. And when you got another oxer with the maximum width coming up, that's going to make you work a lot harder to get the horse in front of your leg. Ride the back rail and make each jump a continuation of the gallop. When I look at this line, and if I were going to think about the track after 11, I'm going to make my bow come out a little bit. So when I walk this line, the horse is going to land about out here over this fence. And I'm going to walk maybe like a 13-foot stride for the horse.
Well, you know, and the lady that asked about the dip, if you stand here turning where he's putting the line, the footing's real good. If you go this way, there's a dip like that, and even though it's a straighter line, it's more of a gamble, right? While this way is not a gamble. You got your shot, and you can hump on the backside.
If I put a little bit more bow in there, it would be a beautiful 7, right? I walked it just a tad on the tight side, but I want to get down to the base of this jump, so I'm clearing the back rail. I do not want to be taking off from here to make them work too hard.
Right, but here they see it's like a channel, like on a two-way highway. They're going, there's where I'm going, while here, where it dips in, they're going like, am I going to that fence or that rope? You know, and they stutter, right? They get here, they say, this is where we're going.
There's also another big point about the galloping track here. If you want to make time at Rolex, you don't want to be galloping in the middle of the laneway the whole time. We've got a right turn coming up to a log that's going to be a nice continuation to the left. You can see a big serpentine happening here. Make sure your boot is over the top of these ropes to make time instead of exhausting your horse in a too fast of a gallop.